My name's Duddy, set up builds and stuff. Today's video is going to be about one-shotting champs that are even stunned, with a couple of exotics that are generally used for raids. I am talking about two mighty hunter exotics. The Still Hunt works incredibly well on the hunter, paired up with a Celestial Nighthawk. The whole focus of this particular build is just getting rid of champions and tanky targets fast in GMs. You've just killed an overload there with your Still Hunt. Get your golden gun charged up, and you're going to be able to get rid of this overload champ instantly as well. There's a couple of things you need to do to make your golden gun one-shot champs in GMs. I just want to start off by saying, just before I enter the shooting range to show you, I am minus 50. I set myself to 50, and it's on very hard. So basically these champions and enemies in here are actually minus 50 because I set my level. So golden gun on its own, 1498, not even close to one-shotting the champion. If you added Facet of Courage, which we know when you put a Darkness debuff on, your solar abilities are going to get a 10% extra damage. I'm going to use Severing, the Threaded Spike for Severing, and the Dustfield Grenade to apply the Darkness debuff, which will buff your golden gun out by 10%. We're also going to add a Facet of Dawn, which is Radiant, an extra 20%, where your golden gun benefits from that as well. So we're going to add that in now from a melee, add the Facet of Courage, get the Radiant, and you're going to see it goes to 2142, which is about half his health. Not too bad. Added Cauterized Darkness, Stasis or Strand debuff non-boss combatants take increased solar damage from all sources. So this is 75% damage increase for all solar damage, which obviously includes your Celestial Nighthawk, which already hits like a truck. So you're going to get 75% for Cauterized Darkness, 20% Radiant, 10% Facet of Courage. Now watch what happens. Add that Darkness debuff, you proc your Courage and your Cauterized Darkness, and he gets absolutely wrecked. Bang, get out of there. Making your Celestial one-shot, adding Still Hunt. This is also solar. This is going to benefit from your Cauterized, etc. What we've just talked about. You're picking up orbs, land position units to build up this weapon. And then it's obviously got the sharpshooter. When you've got your golden gun active, you're going to do bonus damage, etc. We all know how it works. So we want to make that actually useful as well. So we're going to do the same thing again. I will say you can't actually make your Still on one-shot champions. You can almost one-shot them, but if you add in the Cauterized Darkness again here with your debuff and things like that, you almost can do it, which is still mighty useful in Grandmasters, which I'm going to show you. So you've got two, well, your Nighthawk's going to one-bang, and your Still Hunt is nearly going to one-bang. A really good way to proc your Cauterized Darkness is by Facet of Solitude as well, where you land in precision hits, which you're going to do with your Still Hunt, and that will apply a Severing Blast. So that's a really good one to run. That's just a direct damage increase. We've also got Fever and Chill on the same artifact, so we can easily proc Radiant. So basically, you're going to get 20% damage from your Radiant and 75% damage from your Cauterized Darkness just from landing a few crits, guys. You don't even have to do anything really. But obviously, you've got your Dustfield Grenade and your Threaded Spike as well to apply. And like I said, it's going to make Still Hunt extremely good in minus 50 content, which I'm going to show you. Although it can't actually one-shot champions, when you've got everything stacked up with a few solar surges as well, it can almost do it. So I'm just going to show you some clips now where it's extremely useful. So you've got a big tanky target like the Hydra, like this fella here. Get it charged, get him out of there nice and quick. Like I said, you can't actually make it one-shot champions, but it's almost going to be able to one-shot champions. So it's extremely good. So even if they've got like half health or a quarter health, you Still Hunt will do that. So like I said, I'll just show you some clips of it working there. Again, just fast kills really. Just get them out of there nice and quick. Keep that Facet of Courage and your Cauterized Darkness going. And it all works nicely together. Like I said, these weapons are sort of used for like dungeon DPS, and raid DPS and things like that. I wanted to actually try and make them useful in Grandmasters. Something I've wanted to do all season. And then look at that. Barrier instantly out of there. So if you pair these two up together, it's just fast kills. It's a build where you're not going to get the absolute most kills in a GM. But what you will do is you will kill things faster than anything. You'll be extremely useful for your teammates. And this is what I'm saying. if you see here, it almost kills it. Like, it's not too far off, guys. That's not too shabby. So if that even had like a quarter of its health sort of taken away, the still hunt will get rid of it very, very fast. And again, golden gun, add in the Korra's darkness, out of there. So yeah, I've got a few more clips to show you. I'll just leave them sort of playing out. We'll leave a dim link for the build. I've just got this list, a few more clips, but this one's quite important because you will see the overload isn't even stunned. So as long as you hit him with your darkness debuff, your Korra's darkness and your facet of courage, you're going to stack up nicely. So there you go. Yeah, like I said, I'll leave a dim link. Let me know what you think of the video. A few more clips, and yep, have a great day.